Okay. Oh, you know, we should probably do like a little hangout session, huh? Before we dive in. Hey, everybody. Cut the music. Cut the music. Cue the logo. Do that same track you always play. There it is. Chat, I'm tired. I'm fucking tired, dude. I'm achy. Ugh. I was looking forward to more exploration all today. Dude, exclamation point Crimson. It'll give you my thoughts. Yes, it's like only 10 hours, but I've seen what that open world has to offer, and it's not the kind of exploration I'm personally looking for. It's very, for such a big, expansive world, it feels very intended to be on the rails. If you pick a direction and you go, you're just going to be disappointed. You know? There's not going to be much there. So anyone who is interested in Crimson Desert, I would suggest keep doing the main story, and then as you're distracted by shit, maybe do stuff then. But if you think you're gonna jump in, you're gonna be like, dude, this world's huge, I'm going in that direction. It's like, you can go, but it's gonna be a very long time before you find anything of any kind of interest. You know, for a game so big, it just feels like a missed opportunity that it's. I keep comparing it to Red Dead Redemption 1. You know, which I love Red Dead Redemption 1, but it's also Red Dead Redemption 1's game world isn't nearly as fucking big as Crimson Desert's. The first initial quest had a way better open world experience because I wasn't feature locked. I mean, I did some initial quests too. What are we talking in terms of feature lock? I'm like, don't get me wrong, I understand there's a lot of shit that you get as you go, but I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about traversal. I'm not talking about combat, pickpocketing, etc. Yeah, that's like, that's not gonna be enough to like that. That's not the kind of shit I'm talking about. I'm talking if you just go into the fucking wilderness, there's gonna be, you know, bandit camps. Maybe find another settlement. Maybe do some bounties. Like, you're gonna be hard pressed to find, like, I know there's caves and shit like that lead to, you know, maybe some dungeons and stuff. I don't know, but dude, I explored all the fucking, like, I explored so many fucking places for 10 hours. And it just felt so fucking bland, man. It There's nothing exciting happening at all. And pushing forward and like unlocking new features and stuff, that would be cool, but that's not going to change the world itself. Like, it's a problem for me with the open world itself, like the encounters that you come across. And I just don't see that changing. That just feels like the fucking core of it. I hope I'm wrong, but Scott DM me, said minus $69.99. I had quests everywhere that weren't popping up for you because you didn't do enough quests. No, I know, but okay, I don't think you understand. Whenever I'm talking open world exploration, I'm not talking go accept a quest and then follow the quest line. I'm talking like off the fucking rails, like no quest, just fucking walk. Just walk and see what you come across. That's my kind of exploration. That's what I'm talking about. Like, no fucking quest line. None of that shit. Just walk and see what you encounter. Find, like, something in the distance or something that you think is, like, just an obscure area of the map and just go in that direction and see what happens. And nothing happens. So, and that's not necessarily... Yeah, pure exploration is what I'm talking about. Not like, oh, you got a quest. Go do quest. Like, I'm not talking about questing. I'm talking pure exploration. Which is why I keep comparing it to, like, Dragon's Dogma 2. My experience with Dragon's Dogma 2. That game allowed for so much pure exploration that I went for like 130 hours before even feeling inclined to do the main story. And then 10 hours later, I fucking quit because the main story was so fucking boring, questing wise. But it's not necessarily a bad thing for Crimson Desert, because, like, you know, if that's your shit, you could still fucking love it. It's not what I was looking for, though. A huge fucking open world like that, I was hoping for much more depth to the world itself. Not how you interact with it, not the fucking NPC-driven quest. The organic exploration encounters. Yeah. I know the NPCs are just a lot more interesting in their dialogue. Someone on some interesting stories. I watched Lyric play some of it, and I lost my mind. I saw him doing I mentioned it in the write-up I did. I saw him do one with some fucking cows that got kidnapped, and I went and I timed it. These NPCs for 3 minutes straight were like, you lost your cows? How could you lose your cows? Oh, they stole the cows. How'd you lose your cows, though? Why'd you lose the cows? I felt like I was watching a fucking episode of Seinfeld where they're just talking in circles. For 3 minutes. I timed it. 3 minutes. I was like, what is this dialogue? Like, who is this for? It went on, like, to the point where Lyric was like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm the hero. I'm here. I'll do it. And, like, he says that, and then, like, it takes like another fucking minute for them to even acknowledge his existence. I'm like, who? Like, did they just write this out and then not even, like, consider how well it would fit? And again, they have the fucking fast forward button for dialogue in scenes like that. And I just feel like that's kind of an out for them. It's like, oh, we don't have to concern ourselves with that. Players can just press fast forward. But the players that actually want to fucking pay attention to what's being said are punished. And if that is, you know, their mentality, I can't confirm or deny that, but yeah, it was almost maddening. Oh, let me do this real quick. There we go. They lost the cows, Jerry. Yeah. Oh, Peeve. I'm in the VODs right now, but Peeve, there's a website where you can no clip through N64 games in browser. Following you in Majora's Mask while watching. I don't understand. Are you saying you like simulated my gameplay in a browser and stalked me in it? Like hiding in some bushes? I'm not clicking on your fucking links. Log in, select Majora's Mask. I will not be doing that. Isn't that the same site that you had me like log into Final Fantasy 11? One of my favorite moments from your Dragon's Dogma playthrough is when you carried the guy's dead son back to him and plopped it next to him. I think it was his grandson, to be fair. Raj? Wait, what? No, wait, what was his name? Was that his name? I think it was Raj, right? Because we played Raj Ball with him. I was throwing his body at like Ghost and shit. We played Raj Ball. That's the kind of shenanigans I'm fucking talking about. Dumb shit like that like you don't have to get up to. It's not, I mean, was that even tied? That was technically tied to an NPC quest, sure. But like, that was all done by not following the fucking main quest. And then the whole situation with the Sphinx is like, that wasn't tied to anything. You know, that was just a fucking discovery, and I was blown away. I was like, what the fuck? What is happening? And then, like, the Sphinx, I talked about this last stream. The Sphinx, like, goes to fly to the second location. I'm doing no fast travel. And I'm like, no. I need a ride. I jump and I grab onto the Sphinx, who's fucking horrifying, by the way. You know, I was terrified of her because I'm like, I feel like she can just kill me at any moment. So, like, I jump and I grab onto the fucking Sphinx and climb onto her back, and she's flying to her next location and recognizes that I'm on her back, turns mid-flight and goes along something along the lines of like, very impressive. Or like, oh, aren't you an intelligent one? Or something like that. Acknowledging, like, the cleverness of the situation. Which was just so fucking cool. Then you accidentally jump. Did I? Probably. And like, that's the kind of shit that's just, I don't see that happening in Crimson Desert. And not that that's like, I don't think Crimson Desert ever advertised itself as such. It was what I was hoping to see. And it instead feels more like something Red Dead Redemption-esque. You know, do your bounties, do the bandit camps. If you want to go out into the wilderness, maybe have a quest to do so. And that's fine, but that's not the kind of Like, it just took the wind out of my sails. I'm just... My interest dropped off dramatically upon that realization. Which is why I even made the ride up to begin with, because I feel like there's some others, not a ton, but there's some others, you know, in the same boat as me, you know, that maybe had the same interest. The Sphinx is so incredibly well animated. Oh my god. Whenever, like, she's, like, asking you if, you know, it's your final answer for the riddle, and it looks like she's about to bite your fucking head off. Holy shit. Terrifying. Are you done playing it? What, Dragon's Dogma 2 or Crimson Desert? I assume you mean Crimson Desert. I almost went and started up, but I really thought about it. You know, I was like, well, I could, like, I feel like I should do a bit more. Like, I feel like I should try to push a bit further and get a bit more out of it. But then I thought about it and I was like I know what it is now, and I'm just not really feeling that right now. Like, I know what it is. And I know how long it is, apparently. And I'm just like, like, it's not gonna pull me in. It's not. I watched some streams of it as well. I saw some stuff that I hadn't seen. I saw like 2 boss encounters, like super early game, like first 2 bosses that I didn't even do, and I was just like, oh, okay. Like, it doesn't, it's just not really pulling me in. Like, it feels like I say in the write-up, it feels like it's like, hey, look at all these things we have under our umbrella. Like, all these things you recognize from all these other games. Check them out. And it's like, hey, does it have the depth of the other games as well with those mechanics? No. But they're here. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. It has this layer of, like, MMO, you know? If it were an MMO, I would be way less critical. Because it could be chalked up as like, oh, it's MMO jank. It's an MMO. Look, there's other players here. Like, come on. What more do you want? It's trying some new stuff for an MMO, but it's not a fucking MMO. And I know it was originally intended to be one. And someone told me that, like, oh, no, they wrote that off real quick. Maybe it's just how they design games, because they're so MMO minded, you know. I don't know. Might not be able to help it. Yeah, it just like one of the things that drove me nuts the most, which I talked about it in the article, is in order to steal, you need a mask. You need to get this mask, which isn't hard to get, but you get this mask and you equip it. And it allows you to commit crimes specifically involving stealing. And you can steal basically anything, you know. It's kind of like Oblivion, where it's like shit's laid out everywhere. You can click steal and take it. To even look in a chest, that's technically stealing. So if you don't have the mask, you can't look in a lot of chests. But here's what annoys me. if you, first of all, you have to equip that mask. If you get thrown in jail, you lose the mask and you can't steal until you go get another one. But you can go and fucking start a fight with virtually anybody, including the guards, and just mass murder everyone until you get thrown in jail or killed without a mask. So why the fuck is stealing and looting chests locked behind something you have to physically equip whenever you could do far fucking worse with your identity on full display? You know? There's a lot of these like ideas where it's like, ooh, that's a nice role play element, but then when you actually think about how it's implemented, it makes no fucking sense. Yeah, it's just it, and it's like if you don't, before you have the mask, or maybe you lost the mask by getting caught or whatever, you know, you might see something laying right there like a neat looking sword, and you're like, oh, I want to pick that up, but you can't. It's literally laying in front of you and you can't fucking pick it up. And like there might be nobody around and you can't physically pick it up off the fucking ground because you don't have a mask equipped, but you could go in the next room and murder somebody. It's just, I don't know. These levels of what feel like MMO jank. But in a non-MMO. Get more of those masks while they're super common. No, I know they're not like hard to get, but the mechanic existing in the first place is fucking dumb. Whenever, like, I would argue murdering an entire town of people is something you would probably want to hide your identity for more than fucking picking up a candle off of a desk. You know? It's just, it's weird. It's a weird choice. Not to nitpick, in Red Dead 1, you could put on a bandana and kill people with no consequences. You are not listening to the words I'm saying. You do that, and it prevents you from losing karma in Red Dead. It didn't prevent the action. In Crimson Desert, it prevents the action entirely. You cannot take anything off the ground that is laying there to be took unless you equip a mask. If you don't happen to have a mask in your inventory, again, they're common, but if you're caught without one, you have to go get one. But you could just go and fucking kill somebody right next to you, no problem. So needing the mask to begin with makes no fucking sense. It's like barrier to entry to just picking shit up off the ground for no reason other than like something that's like loosely veiled as like role play. Here's your fighting mask. You can't attack anything unless you're wearing it. Exactly. Like, imagine if you needed a fighting mask. Like, you could pick stuff up off the ground, you could steal shit, but like if you want to attack anyone, you need to put on your fighting mask. Like, that's what I'm saying. I get it from like a role play perspective, but it's the devs didn't even fucking flesh out the idea to the point to where they go, wait a minute. But you can go and murder somebody without needing some to like cover your identity. So what's the point of the mask? Oh, man, it was a cool idea, but you know what? You got a point. Like, nobody even fucking did that. It's like, is this a cool system, or is it just an annoying barrier to entry for no fucking reason? And that's just one thing, you know? A lot of little shit like that. Thank you, Chaos. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. No, they got it backwards. They should have had it so you have to conceal your identity if you want to attack innocent, non-hostile NPCs. But I feel they wouldn't be able to pull it off correctly. Yeah, like, or maybe have it similar to like how, you know, Red Dead's bandana worked, where it like doesn't affect karma in the zone like that, and you can choose to wear it or not. Like that's fine. That's probably partly where the inspiration for it in the first place came from. But that's what I'm saying. It's like they had these ideas. They're like, put it in the game, and then like that was it. There's no more fleshing it out. It's just like, we need every idea in the game. Everything. We want this to be everything the game. Should we flesh out these ideas? No. Think of different, new ones. By different new ones, I mean stuff you've seen in other games. We want them in ours. Like that's, I don't know. If you guys are enjoying it, that's fine. I'm not meaning to shit on it too hard, even though I kind of am. My main hang up was the open world just not being very interesting to truly branch out and explore. No quest, no nothing, just picking a direction and going. Like that's my shit, and this game is not for that. It's more like, you know, something like Red Dead Redemption. Like, well, I keep comparing to Red Dead Redemption 1 because Red Dead Redemption 2, I feel, just does everything way better to the point to where, like, I feel like it's almost not even fair to compare Red Dead Redemption 2 to Crimson Desert, open world wise. When playing? Oh, in a bit. I'm trying to let some caffeine hit me. I'm fucking tired, man. I don't know how long I spent on that ride up. Like all fucking day. Like probably, I don't know, 8 hours total? Something like that. I just knew, I could have gone live so much earlier, but I knew I was like, people are just going to be asking my opinion on Crimson Desert, you know, throughout all of Majora's Mask. I need to just finish this ride up. What time is it here? 11:47 p.m. But that doesn't really mean anything for me. Well, it kind of does. I woke up at like 11 a.m. So for once, I'm on like a human schedule for now. It's probably going to be a short stream. I'm enjoying just messing around, but it hasn't captured me like Dragon's Dogma 2 did. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, those of y'all that have been playing Crimson Desert a lot, do the bounty quests, like the bounty flyers you pick up. Surely there's some interesting ones there, right? It's like I did one, and it was the most fucking phoned in experience of all time that I just didn't even bother doing another one. But maybe part of me is like, maybe you picked a bad one. Surely they get more interesting, right? Because it was an interesting looking character. It was across the whole fucking map. I was like, ooh, this might be like a higher level kind of encounter, you know? It's pretty far away. I was like, let's do it. Let's go on an adventure and go fucking get this guy. I get there, I come across him, I'm expecting some kind of fight or some shit. He just runs, I tackle him, and then he repeats the same 5 lines of dialogue the entire time back on the horse. And he's not even stowed on the back of the horse like you'd expect. I'm riding on the horse, carrying him on my shoulder. And he's just repeating the same 5 fucking lines the whole way, and I can't shut him up. Picked a bad one because of how far it was. I mean, yeah, and I figure, I say that in the write-up as well. I'm just kind of rehashing shit that I just wrote about. But you could probably, like, find another jail to turn him in at. Unless you have to turn him in at the like the city or town that you got the flyer in originally. But if you could just turn him into any jail in the region, I'm sure I could have found like a closer jail to turn him in at. Hell, maybe even at the place he was at. But, you know, I thought, well, rather than look for that, I already have him. He won't shut the fuck up. There's a high likelihood maybe you have to turn him in where you originally got the bounty flyer, because that just, you know, makes sense. You can actually just normally stow them on the horse? Wait, what? You can put them on the back of the horse? There's a prompt for it. Well, then, what's the point? If you can just carry them on your shoulder. Is there something else? Watch Dist walking around for ages with 2 bounties today. What, one on his shoulder, one on the horse. Is that literally the only benefit? Yeah? Okay. I feel like this just kind of harkens back to the conversation about the stealing mask again. It's like, oh, you could store him on the back of the horse. It's like, okay. But you can also just get on your horse. If anything, it's an extra action that's going to take more time and changes nothing. Well, but you could do it. It feels like they just had this intention of making sure these mechanics they've seen elsewhere were in the game, but didn't really make them make sense. It's like they're just kind of collecting all these cool mechanics they've seen somewhere else, making sure that they're in their game first and foremost, and then worrying about them making fucking sense in the first place later. That's kind of Crimson Desert from what I've seen. Again, I've only played for 10 hours. A drop in the fucking bucket, ultimately, but it just, the further you go, the more apparent that seems. Yeah. Am I liking Majora's Mask so far? Oh, absolutely. Hey, Peeve, I don't normally shill, but I recently played through Haunted Lands. It's a side-scrolling, arcadey run-and-gun game with an incredibly pleasing retro PC EGA art style. I think it's up your alley. I don't know if run-and-gun would be up my alley. I mean, I did like Contra, like on NES, but I might look at it later. Yeah, no worries. I don't mind suggestions. Just know that they're not likely to happen. Haunted Lands has an insane amount of content for $5. It's also pretty hard. There you go, Saf. Somebody over on Twitch. Backing you up there. What about Walking Swords? See, that's more my shit. Wait, this whole time you've been playing Majora's, I thought you've been playing Tears of the Kingdom, didn't tune in for spoiler reasons. Wait, what? You didn't even, like, read the game? Dude, I'm looking at it right now. I'm on the Analogue 3D. Look at that. 62 hours, 46 minutes. What the fuck, man? From what I understand, that's almost the allotted amount of time before Crimson Desert gets interesting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If anything, I feel like I proved myself right that I can't trust anyone else, even people I know. I can't trust anyone else's opinion on open world experiences. Because so many content creators I know personally are like, dude, it's fucking awesome, bro. Open world, dude, it's so fucking sick. There's so much stuff. And I'm like, okay. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt there's a lot. I know there's a lot, but it's a lot of stuff that I don't really have much interest in. You know, the kind of shit that is like the reason why I don't really fuck with like Ubisoft open world stuff. You know? Open world isn't it more often than not gonna lie. No, I agree. Like most open world games, I don't even fuck with. I just don't even fuck with them. Because usually it's the Ubisoft formula. This at least seems to be somewhere closer to like Red Dead Redemption, which, you know, I can enjoy if I'm feeling it. But everything I've seen this game do, I've seen another game do better. Which was kind of the nail in the coffin for me. Shows everyone's different. That's also totally valid. I'm not saying it's not. If anything, I'm saying it is valid because apparently my views on open world games is drastically different than possibly most others. You ever played a game where you can get branded for your crimes? Branded? Can't say I have. Like they put like a poker on your ass cheek? Like, what are we talking here? Oh, are they talking about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? That's interesting. Like, if you don't know the level of open world experience I enjoy, Dragon's Dogma 1, I got thrown in prison. And everyone in chat's like, dude, just reload your save. Just reload your save. I'm like, why would I do that? I'm in jail. What do you mean, just reload my save? They're like, what? Dude, but... does anyone know how long it would, like, can you even get out? You don't have like a key or anything, and like for whatever reason, like I think you can like escape with like a key or something, but if you don't have a key, you're just kind of fucked. And I was like, well, I'm gonna wait. I want to see. It took like 50 minutes. I think it was 50 minutes, like on the dot. The gate opened on its own. Like the prison door just swung open. So it does have a timer. And I sat there and made friends with a rat. and yelled at a guard for 50 minutes. Like, I was disappointed whenever I got thrown in jail in Crimson Desert, and it's just a cutscene of you being let out of jail. Huge disappointment. Honestly, I'm like, but, you know, what do you expect from a game that lets you fast forward every scene, you know? They just put, like, just bold face at the fucking bottom, and it's like, fast forward? So, is there a button to get immersed? Where's the immersion button that gets this shit off my screen? Fast forward but no skip. Yeah, like, at least, I mean, that's what I was saying. At least have it to where that's hidden by default, and then whenever people push a button to skip ahead, that's when it appears. But no, it's just permanently there, attracting your eyes while you're trying to watch the fucking whatever's happening and pay attention. It just, oh, so many things like that I'm just like, who is this for? And I think, and I say that in the write-up, I think it's for Black Desert Online's audience. You know, they're like, well, our last game, which was an MMO, we found a lot of players really don't want to pay attention to any of the dialogue. So, you know, in this new single-player game we're making, we're going to make sure that they know they can skip everything immediately if they want. Makes sense, to be fair. For a fucking MMO, but this isn't an MMO. I don't know if the MMO company knows it's not an MMO, but someone needs to tell them. I read all of Black Desert Online's dialogue. You regret it? Sometimes it's okay-ish. It's also a modern trend in general. Many AAA games not developed by MMO people also have skip cutscene button pop up at start of cutscenes. Right, and then what happens? It's either one of two things. It doesn't pop up until you push something to try to skip it, and it registers that, like, say, Night Rain, for example. Or it pops up and then it goes away. This doesn't go away. You can't get it off your fucking screen. It just, you can't get immersed because at all times, at the bottom right, it says fast forward, pause, and it won't go away. And it just, to me, it signals that the devs want you to know if you don't want to pay attention to their game, you don't have to. And that doesn't inspire confidence in whatever the fuck they're doing. And yeah, and just, again, I've only got 10 hours in the game, but everything I saw, I'm just like, this feels like they were so hell-bent on just collecting as many mechanics they've seen in other places as possible, and worried about the overall quality later. And it's so as a result, it's just kind of just this big experience that has a lot of what feels like MMO jank. And the cool shit they do have some cool shit, but the cool shit they do have feels, from what I experienced, not as interesting as the source material that it comes from. I don't know. There's the only thing that really impressed me in the little bit of Crimson Desert I played was you can pick up cats and walk around and pet the cats while you're cradling them in your arms. And that's the best pet animal mechanic I've seen in any game. It's insane to me that it seems like they didn't hire a writer for Crimson Desert and just used the Black Desert ones, when people have historically said Black Desert story scenarios are bad and sometimes incomprehensible. That would make a lot of sense. I question in my write-up whether or not it's like AI wrote it. You know, because it's just no one. I feel like no one could. They would have to try so hard to write just this most filler, uninteresting fucking shit. Even if it's not like some kind of like in-depth scene. Like I mentioned, this guy's cows get fucking taken from him. Okay. We have a quest, a side quest, where this guy's cows get taken from him. We don't have much to say in this scene. Let's just kind of get the gist and move on. They fucking yap about the cows being stolen for 3 minutes straight. I timed it. 3 minutes on the fucking dot. 3 minutes straight of them repeating, the cows got stolen? How'd you lose the cows? How in God's name could you lose the cows? I'm sorry, I lost the cows. 3 minutes straight. Why? It makes no fucking sense. Who wrote that? It just feels like someone just wrote a bunch of fucking filler nonsense on a page, and that was the script. No one went over it. No one was like, this is a bit wordy. They just handed it off the fucking voice actors. They're like, here you go. They read it and they put it in. No one questioned if it's too much and just not fucking interesting at all, because there's a fast forward button, so you don't have to. And so, you know, people who would want to pay attention to that because it's being put in front of them, and you would imagine it would have some level of, there'd be something there. Like, they're punished for it. Like, they're caught in the middle between like writers who are just fucking vomiting out filler because they're used to doing it in MMOs where everyone skips everything anyway, and then players that come from the previous game, which was an MMO, that are used to skipping everything anyway. So the people who are like, oh boy, new open world single player game, they're caught in the middle and they're like, why am I watching this? So, you know, I think I'm good on not Black Desert, Crimson Desert. I also saw that apparently they had there's a generative AI painting in the game. but it could be an Expedition 33 scenario where, you know, it was a placeholder kind of a deal, whatever. But all things considered, I don't know. I have my questions. And thank you, Fats. Welcome back. Yeah, that was the big thing. Like, it's not, the Steam page doesn't mention it, which is like, I think against Steam's terms of service, but you can see it. It's a painting that has like horses that have like 6 legs and shit. Like hung on a wall. So it's like, even if you want to give the benefit of the doubt, it's still, you know, whenever you're looking at like the quality of other stuff in the game, I'm just like, I feel like I would sooner find more examples or potential examples of such things than like, you know, them come out and be like, oh, see, yeah, it was early in development. We put it here just to test some stuff and we forgot to take it out. I don't know. Point is, I just wasn't engaged enough to go back. So you can read my write-up on it. Expedition. Exclamation point Crimson. You'd also follow the Patreon while you're there. I figured I'd make that one free because it's like it's a big write-up, but it's based off like 10 hours of gameplay and like a potentially 100 plus hour game. So, you know. If it weren't my job, I'd be playing Marathon 24/7. Crimson Desert is a slog. Yeah, what are like now that like what are your thoughts on it so far, Zion? Without spoiling anything for people avoiding spoilers. Because you were curious how I would react. Did I react the way you expected? I feel like I didn't. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are like, Peeve, this is such a Peeve game. And then here we are, and everyone's like, I don't know if we know what a Peeve game is anymore. Pretty sure this was like the most Peeve game of all time, but apparently not. I was a bit surprised at some parts, but I knew that you were going to go off script. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, huge fucking open world. Massive open world. And I'm supposed to follow a bunch of fucking quests? No. My first thing I want to do is just walk in a direction and see what I find. And you know what? You're not going to find shit for a very long time. And you might find something, and then you're going to go back to not finding anything interesting for another very long period of time. Yeah. Game takes too much work before it's kind of neat. But I feel like I can only imagine that the stuff that's neat is like the abilities you get to make traversal cooler and like some stuff that, you know, might let you unlock. I know there's something that like lets you lift stuff up. So there, I think I saw Future Man go into a cave with like it looked like a wall that could either be bust down or lifted up or something like that. So I know there's a few things like that, but in 10 hours of fucking exploring, I was hard pressed. I didn't even find a single cave. And I'm not saying I need it every 5 feet, but like, you know, it just, they're just all bandit camps and bounty flyers. I've done way more than you ever would have, and it's still very sparse outside of a laundry list of go here, hit these dudes till they fall down. Yeah, that's my exact assumption. That's why I feel like, and I say it at the end of the write-up, like I feel like I don't need to see anything else. Like I see what the open world specifically the physical world, like what it's offering at its core, and I'm not interested. Like I can see that, you know, and I'm sure you get so many cool things to fucking fly around it and shit like that. But I'm still gonna just be flying around a fucking just boring open space as far as I'm concerned. You remember those bandit camps with a gauge? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Any bandit camp I saw, I was like, Like I was trying to find unique stuff. Bandit camp. there wasn't much interest in me to even explore it very much. But yeah, what about the gauge? So punitive to play the game outside the way it wants you to play it? Yeah, that's what I figured. Punitive? Punitive? Some of those require 100 plus kills to clear. I saw one with a fuck ton of bandits, and I was like, So maybe it was that? That's crazy. There are multiple. See, and I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It feels like the game's like, hey, you know those things you've seen in a million other open world games? We have it too. Look how grindy it is. Check it out. Is that cool? It's like, no. What about that really unique thing you saw in that one other game? We have it too, but it's not as in depth. Like, oh, okay. Do you have anything original? You can walk around and pet cats. Sold. Laugh for a good minute during the Zelda part. Sky Islands and several of the Zelda abilities. I mean, it's I'm not even faulting them for that. Like, it's pretty blatant. I'm calling it inspiration, but like the shit I'm seeing, I'm like, okay, you took this, you recreated it. But you really, from what I saw, and maybe it changes later, you didn't do much innovation with it. You just kind of put it in the game. Flinging yourself off trees, that's fucking cool, though. That's at least kind of neat. And then they have the fucking Shadow of the Colossus sword shine. But it can blind enemies. That's kind of cool, I guess. You know? This is like every mechanic they took from other games, they just did worse. Yeah, it's like cheap imitations across the board, but there's a lot of them, which, as a result, is like, hey, we have everything under this one umbrella. Isn't that cool? And it's like, But I hope those of you guys that are playing it, again, I'm not wanting to take the fucking wind out of your sails, but I hope you enjoy it. You know, this is a lot of this. I mean, I think a lot of it's pretty fucking valid criticism for the most part, but the open world aspect, that's just me. That's just me being me. You know, it's not that type of game I was hoping for with the exploration, and that's fine. But it's not the kind of game I want to get into right now. It's the lowest 7 out of 10 I've played in a long time. I could see that. Refunded after an hour and a half playtime. Damn. I mean, it's a full fucking price game, so I can't fault you. I should have charged for that write up on Patreon to try to make my money back. I'm gonna need how much would it be? 10, 15? What's 70 divided by 5? No, not 15. 14, right? Yeah. I'm gonna need 14 of you to go and subscribe at the $5 tier on Patreon. So I can, you know, get my money back for Crimson Desert. Nopers? What do you mean nopers? Nopers supporting my streamer, Nopers. Okay. All right. But on a good note, chat, we're back. We're back to the good shit. Some of you guys, I'm sure you didn't think this was going to happen. You're like, God damn it. Peeve is doing a Zelda-thon. He's derailed once again. He's going to do like 150 hours of Crimson Desert. Nope. 1 10-hour stream and we're back. Back to Majora's Mask. Yeah, the entire time I was like, I could be playing Majora's Mask right now. I will say though, it was nice to see the influx in viewership. That was nice. I need to play more games on launch again. But I think a lot of that was a lot of people were just like in a similar scenario, which is the main reason I decided to play it. You know, where it's like, I don't know what the fuck to think about this game. Peeve does a bunch of open world shit. He's a freak about that. Let me go see what he thinks. Well, there you go. Exclamation point Crimson. Now back to Majora's Mask. Let's see. Okay. Gonna play Pragmata on launch? No. Unless they sponsor me, but I don't think they will. I just don't really have much interest in Pragmata. Okay. Here we go. When does that release anyway? This is me. That's me returning to Majora's Mask after Crimson Desert. Just like laughing, looking at the cartridge. I'm being too mean. I know a lot of people are enjoying it. I'm just being mean for the fucking sake of it. Oh, right. Don Garrow. You want to talk about disappointments? That was disappointing. We did that at the end of last stream. We did the Don Garrow thing, and I gotta What a heart piece. I expected a bit more from that. Let me turn this up a little. That should be good. All right. Wait, I had an idea. We have the sleep mask, right? Yeah, this weird thing. All night mask. I thought of what I could do with that. I thought about it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I thought about it off stream. I was like, I bet that's what it's for. If it doesn't work, then I have no fucking idea. I'll just have to assume it's like there's like sleep enemies later or something. I don't know. We don't have to wait. What could possibly go there at this point? Oh wait, unless, can I just do this? What are we doing? Might not be worth the effort, but it's a fun quest for completionist's sake. Yeah. But considering, like, what all you're doing, you know, it seems like there'd be something more. But whatever, I'm not too disappointed by it. Did you say frog song isn't worth it? True, we got to hear the frog sing. That is true. Grandma. I can listen to your stories without falling asleep? Jesus Christ. Made my heart jump. Holy fuck. Thank you, Death. $100. Says nopers, no Patreon, only Zelda nodders. You know what? I'll allow it. I guess, yeah, sure. If you want to give me $100 instead of subscribing to the Patreon, that's fine. That took 10 fucking minutes because mobile was ass. Are you serious? Dude, you didn't have to go through that fucking trouble. Jumping through hoops for 10 minutes to send me $100 is fucking crazy, man. Thank you. I intentionally made it hard. Asked Twitch was like, hey, or Streamlabs was like, hey, I need y'all to really challenge my viewers to give me money. I did it out of spite. Well, thank you. I'm glad you did. Also, what's up, Zexus? Thank you. Welcome back. Let's see if this works. Finish helping father. Let mother read you a story. Now, what would you like to hear? The 4 giants till morning. Wait, it normally says 11 hours. Oh, there's something here. This is quite long, but it's a good story for you to hear, so I'll read it with some extra gusto. Ahem. The four giants. This tales from long ago when all the people weren't separate into four worlds like they are now. Oh, show me a cutscene. That'd be so fucking awesome. In those times, all the people lived together and the four giants lived among them. On the day of the festival that celebrates the harvest, the giants spoke to the people. We have chosen to guard the people while we sleep. 100 steps north, 100 steps south, 100 steps east, 100 steps west. Right, but I mean, their steps are fucking massive. You're talking about theirs. If you have need, call us in a loud voice by declaring something such as, "The mountain blizzard has trapped us." Okay, I need a refill on my soda. Will that work? Or, "The ocean is about to swallow us. Your cries shall carry to us." Oh, shit. Now then, there was one who was shocked and saddened by all this. A little imp. The imp was a friend of the giants since before they had created the four worlds. Why must you leave? Why do you not stay? The childhood friend felt neglected, so he spread his anger across the four worlds. Repeatedly, he wronged all people. Overwhelmed with misfortune, the people sang the song of prayer to the giants who lived in each of the four compass directions. Giants heard their cry and responded with a roar. O imp, we are the protectors of the people. You have caused the people pain. O imp, leave these four worlds, otherwise we shall tear you apart. The imp was frightened and saddened. He had lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens, and harmony was restored to the four worlds. The people rejoiced, and they worshipped the giants of the four worlds like gods, and they lived happily ever after. Good job. Wasn't that fun, Tortoise? What did the people do to call the giants? Oh. Sing a song? No, they didn't. They said like, "Hey, we need help." Sing a song? That's right, but you couldn't just sing that song anywhere. 100 steps north, south, east, west. The spot at which those giants parted is right in the middle of this very town. Gasp! Oh, that's cool. That's neat. We found the purpose of the mask. Huh. That's not gonna, but that's not gonna be a real thing though. Like, it's talking about the giant steps. You know, it's just part of the story. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm stupid enough to try it. Alright, middle of town, right? I mean, this isn't technically the middle of town. But, you know, I would imagine it's supposed to be. Alright, fine. I'm gonna go, like, here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. $33. Easy to remember. Is it gonna be the fucking portrait? I mean, this is about where I count 100. I assume it's the portrait, though. But assuming this is even a thing. But I'm going to play the song. Okay. And I'm going to play a song in front of this. Unless it was from the clock tower, which would put it more like here. Oh god, I was like, what the fuck did I do? South or north first? I don't think it matters. I think it's just talking in general. I think it's just like part of the story, you know? Like the giants moved 100 steps. Away from the town in each direction. But I'm testing it. Because why not? Yeah, I don't think let me go check something. They do have this thing over here, which could be technically 100 steps. Is it directly north? It is. Let me see if I could find some other portraits. Because then there might be something. Those are the only two I know of, though. It would be like around here if there was something. Can you guys go away? Dude. Yeah. I feel like it's just for the extra lore, but it really seems like you would maybe get something out of it, you know? Let me go check something. Go check something. Grandma, let me hear the story again. Okay, yeah, that does nothing. I was thinking maybe it was like, if it was like northeast, southwest, then no. No, that would still put you back where you started. Yeah, no matter what, it would put you back where you started. Okay. I don't know. It wasn't hard. Some others happy. I'll give you some candy as your prize. Wait, what do you mean? What? Why is that? You know, I don't think they had to sing a song. I even said that. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like the answer. You were praised by the old woman. This was added to your notebook. All right, we're already on the final day. Jesus. Yeah, she's done. Wait, no, she's not. What the hell? Do I need to listen to the other stories? Huh. Wait. Maybe we should talk to her on this day at the ranch. Yeah, she had that in her pocket. She's like, that's a big piece of candy. Honestly, you know what's probably great? Someone surely has made, like, piece of heart candies. I kind of want one now. Like, imagine a piece of heart, like, sucker. You know, like on a stick. Someone's done it. Maybe she's got a special story. Even though it doesn't say in the notebook that there's anything to encounter there, but we'll see. Crappy Valentine's candy count? No, it has to look like a heart. Definitely blue raspberry. I could see that. Blue raspberry? Blue raspberry with like a cherry, like Tootsie Roll center. That you can like visibly see. I'm awake. Not you, Blue Radley. I'm talking about blue raspberry. Slam through the door. Grandma, do you have any of those stories? Oh, way too close. Read you a story tomorrow. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about her chair. Her chair's crazy. Look at this. Wait, how do I... Granny, what are you doing? I think the lady's taking a break. Let's not bother her. Damn, they just kicked me out. Okay. You're on your own, kid. Beat it. Yeah, true. That's extra fucked up. All right, we're allowing people to take shelter here. Not you. Get out. Go die alone. What? Okay. Took me a moment. Thoughts? Oh. That mask. That's the all-night mask, isn't it? It's like an expensive mask. It is. Fortunately, that's not the mask I'm looking for. You have that pace, I'm counting on you to get my mask. That's terrifying. That mask, that's the circus leader's mask, isn't it? The fine mask. It's filled with the feelings of tenderness left behind in the back of one's heart. You've done some good work. Keep up that pace. It's the Garo's mask, isn't it? If you have that mask, you must be one with quite a bit of courage. Fortunately, that's not the mask. That's Romani's mask, isn't it? It's a nice mask. sentimental item that exudes a lot of maturity. You've done some good work. Keep up that pace. I am doing good work. That mask. It's Don Garrow's mask. Mask has a very operatic feel about it. Unfortunately, it's not what I'm looking for. Keep up that pace. I'm counting on you to get my mask. Why was that different? Okay. I think I've heard all the others. Did I do the Zora one yet? I'd shape you, the spirit of the Zora. Who could... Yeah. Okay. What if I do this? Okay. Ah, Don Garrow. I love the frogs. They just like don't even fit the world. They have to be a reference to something, right? They're so just fucking weird and out there. Ah, Don Garrow. Hold on, my beard's annoying me. Classic. A classic conundrum. Okay. Did I go and... I don't think I went and talked to the Milk Brothers with this. Did I? I intended to. Divorced dad mask. Ah, that mask. It's our middle brother's... That's our middle brother's, big bro. He's gone into the world of entertainment. That younger brother of mine is really struggling. Compare what he does to what we do. No, and the things that we, the Gorman brothers, have done. Grr, we're the notorious Gorman brothers. We can't get all sappy over stuff like this. Sorry, but take that mask off. I can't get anything done when you gaze at me with that mask on. Dots. It's no use. When you look at me with that thing on, I can't talk to you like that. Yeah, the mask off. I can't speak to you when you look at me with that mask on your face. Won't you buy some fresh milk? The mustache flipping upside down is crazy. It's literally, the mustache is literally just inverting on the nose. What the fuck? Okay. Just watch the Oceanside Spider House saga. That 50 rupees was hilarious. Oh yeah, after all that shit. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Just dealing with the shuffling of the spiders and everything, just being fucking annoying, and then here's 50 rupees. If only you would have been here yesterday, I would have given you a big wallet instead. Like what? Why? Why does that fucking matter? Woohoo! Do you have some business? What if I do this? The fin's damp. What? Mikau, am I wrong? You look so much like him. So sorry, so sorry. Are you here buying fish? With the ocean the way it is. All we can do is put up with the town's smelly fish, you know. You get back to Zora Hall, give everyone my regards. You sure do look like him, though. That's crazy. This is the only person who recognizes that it's not really Mikau. I wonder if you have to get here, like if you have to rush to help out Lulu to like prevent this conversation entirely. I don't even want to go in the other room. I hate the fucking mayor. I hate him. Hope the moon falls on him. He's the worst enemy. He's the worst enemy in the game. As far as I'm concerned. Shit. God, why am I so sore? I know why. Because I've been streaming too much. That's the problem. Olge. Hey, I've streamed, I think, every day this week. Working too hard? Yeah, I agree. A migraine? I get it from looking at stream too long? No. I'm achy. Like my body hurts. Frail. That mask. Ha! It actually worked. I know you can like get some rupees out of the targets, but I don't have any arrows. Oh. Oh. Steal that rupee from a crow. Don't go stealing it, man. Oh, wait! You're the guy from the fucking store! You're the guy from the store. What are you... I stole it from a crow. Don't go stealing it, man. You feel better? Fucked up his toe real bad. You like this guy? He's in a band, remember? I mean, it's a bit late, but I don't know what to tell you. I stole it. What are you gonna do about it? All right. See you later. Yeah, it's the guy from the fucking store. Like I've knocked him out of the tree before, but I didn't realize it was the guy from the store. I wonder if he says something. Like, you piece of shit. Experiencing that one Family Guy moment. Good Lord, I haven't watched that show since the 90s. I'm pretty sure Family Guy was like 2000s, right? I'm going the wrong way. I don't think Family Guy came out in the 90s. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They had a Y2K episode, really? It must have been like right on the verge, right? Hey. Let's see when the dude shows up. Oh! Why has he got the rupees in a fucking tree? Shit. I wonder if maybe he's in other trees. He just stores shit in trees. Alright, try to find him. Hmm. The guard doesn't try to stop you if you're Goron. Yeah, it's funny. Oh. Hey, Josh. There goes bottle hunting. I mean, I'm just trying random shit. I don't feel like going to do the temple right now, the next temple. I don't know how long I'll be live. Like I said, I'm very achy. I've been pulling mostly meaty hours all week. Hey, what's up, bro? How you feeling? We're not going to discuss what happened. Hey, you're kind of cool. You don't need like a bag for that or anything, do you? I'll take a bottle. No, that'd be stupid. There's no way. Am I gonna actually... It'd be worse now, though. I know there's no reason to this, but... Also, this can't say you don't have something to put in. Give me a bag. A bottle bag. Wait, is he gonna think I'm hot? Damn, missed opportunity. What did he say to the Deku kid? Hey, you're just Deku Scrub Kid. Dots. 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 Fuck you. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Shit, I was gonna go talk to Grandma. It's a bit late now. Hey, bro. Welcome. Well, I'm in a band too. Yeah, a band. Working part-time, don't really know this stuff. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, check this out, bro. Huh? What do you think? Whoa, I'm definitely going to your show, man. Really serious. Wait. I'm like smooth talking him. I'm going to a show, man. Oh yeah? How about oh god, what is it? Oh no, not Epona's song. What do you think about this? Thoughts? That's my new jam. Huh? Dude, hook me up. Right, he's a fisherman. He loves fishing. Give me the bottle. You know, love that Crimson Desert stream. Said he's back on Zelda already. Nobody believes you. What would it say if I'm wearing the mask? Probably take it off. Okay. Oh, maybe the dude's gonna be in the tree on the next day. Like what he does in his pastime, I guess. I might check this while you're here. Welcome. Hey, you're pretty fit. I'll bet you do a lot of training. You're way too close. We don't have much, but we have just the best. And really, take a look. Hey, Sporty, welcome. Whoa, nice sideburns. What are you looking for? Hey, sideburns, what are you looking for? He just gets mad at the kid. Hey, what are you doing? Can't play here, go away. Can't play here. Kids have to play outside, I kid you not. This guy gonna be in a different tree? Doesn't look like it. Shit. Oh, I need to take a second. Oh, man. Shit, I'm so achy. Oh. Oh. bulge. Shut up. What's my current objective? Stretch out my spine. You're 40, maybe you're dying. Shut up. I could game circles around you. You youngins. Back in my day, we what did we do? I don't remember what we did. We played GoldenEye all night long. And I was the best at it. Gamed uphill both ways. Back in my day, what? Where am I? Yeah. Oh. Oh. That's all I have to say about that. Man, tired AF. I am. I sure am. Oh, this worked. Cool. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but look at what I'm doing. I did it. It's all of them. Where's the secret? I'm using tilt controls. Why are you so itchy, sir? I'm going to find some bugs and I'm going to fucking pour them in here. Where's some bugs? Whoa! Shrek juice. Yum. Thought there were bugs here. Where are there bugs? if I ever did that. Now we know. Go pour bugs on this guy. Hey, bro. Bugs. What do you think about these? Fucking guy. Okay. Oh, right. Let's try this. I don't think anything will come of this. Oh, shit. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants who are the gods of the four worlds. This one was only 2 hours. I didn't expect to get anything else from it. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants who are the gods of the four worlds. Now it's become a custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the Carnival of Time. Oh, look at the top right. I think that's one of the boss masks that I have. It is said that if a couple united on the day of the festival dedicated a mask as a sign of their union, it would bring luck. The centerpiece of the carnival is a clock tower, and on the eve of all the festivities, the doors to its roof are opened. From atop the clock tower roof, a ceremony to call the gods is held, and an ancient song is sung. All these festivities for the Carnival of Time are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come. You did a good job. That's all for Tortoise. When does the clock tower roof open? I don't know. In that case, try again. Are you fucking crazy, lady? Carnival's almost here, so it's good for you to learn its meaning. It's a little long, but I'll read it with some enthusiasm. Ahem. Carnival time each year, the season of harmony begins with the sun and moon alignment, paying homage to the way that both nature and time are tirelessly in the process of progressing. Carnival time is when the peoples of the four worlds celebrate that harmony and request fruitfulness for the year. Okay. Did a good job. That's all for Tortoise. When does the clock tower roof open? On the eve of the festival. You did a good job remembering. That's the boy I'm proud of. I'll give you some candy. Oh my god, she gives you 2 of them. That's crazy. Are we good? We're good. Thanks, Granny. Tortoise, you're late. Tomorrow's another early day, so good night. I'll read you a story tomorrow. No, you won't. Goodbye, Granny. Oh, perfect. Oh, brother, I'm busy. You're not gonna say something to her? What is this? Does he do this every day? His weather's unfortunate, isn't it? Hmm. I wonder what he says to this guy. Where's my balloon? Don't mess with other people's stuff. You won't be able to handle consequences, pal. Shut up, kid. I can think of some things to do, but I just can't be bothered right now. Oh, chat. Oh. Crimson Desert time? You're fucking out of your mind. Yeah. Yeah. Chat, I'll call it here. Sleep time then? Oh yeah. Dude, I'm aching. Yeah, go the always on. It's probably still Expedition 33 playing. One of these days I'll update everything. So fair warning, there might be spoilers. Exclamation point Crimson in the chat or go to my Patreon. That's what I was working on all day today. Massive write-up of like all my thoughts on my minimal time in Crimson Desert. Only 10 hours, but it was like pure exploration. So I experienced what I feel the open world had to offer from like a very core perspective. So you could check that out there. Anyway, do we make progress? What, this? Yeah, kinda. Oh, or if you mean Crimson Desert? Barely. Just the minimum required that I needed to. Anyway, raid's about to happen. I'll see you guys next time. More Majora's Mask to come. Bye, everybody.